There's no doubt the new Toyota GR Yaris has been a sold-out sensation in Australia and globally. But right here in Canberra, there's an even hotter version under development. It's fully factory-backed and it's a world first. Let's go and check it out. What you're looking at here are two Toyota GR Yaris AP4 rally cars being developed by Neal Bates Motorsport. If you know anything about the Australian Rally Championship, you'll know Neal and his team have been a dominant Toyota-backed force for decades. Now Neal and his talented crew, including sons Harry and Lewis, have turned their talents to turning the GR Yaris into a boosted all-wheel drive weapon designed to dominate the ARC. But here's the thing, because Toyota postponed development of its World Rally Championship GR Yaris, the Aussie AP4 is a world first.
Obviously, Neal Bates Motorsport will be the first team in the world to rally the new GR Yaris, building an AP4 version. Obviously, Harry and Lewis will be driving it, so it's very, very exciting for us, and there will be an enormous amount of interest worldwide, and we can't wait.
But let's backtrack a second, Neal. Just what is an AP4 rally car?
An AP4 rally car is a Asia-Pacific homologated rally car that's in all intents and purposes equivalent to a global R2 car, so they're similar in performance but cheaper and easier to homologate and build.
So that means a pumped up version of the 1.6 litre triple cylinder turbocharged engine, all-wheel drive with a mechanical centre diff and long luxuriant strut suspension designed specifically for the rough and tough world of rallying.
Building a rally car, obviously there's a few contradictions. You've got to make it as strong as you possibly can because rally cars take an enormous amount of punishment with jumps and bottoming out on dips and rough roads and sliding and hitting banks and various things. So you've got to make it as light as possible, as strong as possible. The new GR Yaris, obviously having carbon roofs and aluminium doors and stuff, it'll have a very low centre of gravity, and we believe through all that it'll corner better than its predecessor.
All up, NBM has devoted thousands of man-hours to the AP4 project. As for budget, Neal's not saying, but if you want to buy one to rally yourself, don't expect any change out of $300,000. Overlaying the mechanicals of the GR Yaris AP4 is a set of bodywork designed in cooperation with Toyota Australia. The teaser social media campaign last year attracted global interest. There's no doubt it looks pretty wild, but it's also meant to generate speed too.
Obviously the bodywork on the new GR Yaris was done in conjunction with Toyota's design team in Melbourne, and one, it looks incredibly cool, and obviously with all their technology, CFDs, it's also amazingly efficient, and hopefully it'll slip through the air and give us some downforce and look cool while we're doing it.
Well, there you go. Harry and Lewis Bates debut the GR Yaris AP4 rally cars in early April on home soil in the National Capital Rally. If the team's past history and the amount of effort they put into the new GR Yaris AP4 is any guide, expect to see them up the front.